Hey traders, John Howell here. Listen, some of you guys have asked about what I do during the day when it comes to my health and so on and so forth. So this video is mainly focused on the health, focused on the, because some people ask about the questions about when I had the cancer and so on and so forth. So that's what this whole video is all about. Now the first thing I do is, right now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? This morning I got up, I did some cardio, and then I had like an energy drink, which was like the green drinks. You see me have that in some other videos, lemon water, BCAAs, some green drinks, stuff like that, right? Then I took a pre-workout, got a caffeine hit. I just went and did the gym as well too. And right now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so right now I'm going to share with you exactly what I normally do most days of the week. Now, when I say most days, it's generally on the weekends. I just sort of do what I want to do, but this is what I normally do. I've been pretty much fasting for most of the morning, 1 o'clock right now. So now I'm going to start to eat. The first thing I'm going to do is a container, and I'm going to use just simple egg whites. Now, why simple egg whites? Well, the thing is that this is pretty much mostly just protein with a whole bunch of iron, magnesium, folate, all that sort of stuff as well. So I'll have around 1 cup. Roughly 1 cup of that in just a container. So it's just like that, right? And then what I'll do is I'll crack 2 whole eggs into this. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get some healthy fats, and a bit of cholesterol in your diet is actually a good thing. So a bit of cholesterol in my diet through there. So I'm doing 2 whole eggs as well. And while I'm doing that, I'll actually turn my stove on. Bit of spray. And when I do that, I'll whisk my eggs up. So I'm just whisking up now. And the reason why I do this normally is because, remember, I've done cardio and then I've just done gym and another gym session and then another cardio session. So right now I'm very depleted right now. So the main thing I need really right now is a lot of some good protein, some really good protein that the muscle can soak up. And so I find by having especially something like this, it really helps. Because, again, this stuff is really, really good. As I said before, it's got potassium, calcium, iron, folate, a whole bunch of really, really, really good stuff in here. You know, very low fats, but it says 0 fat, 0 carbs, and all protein. So it's such a good thing for your overall body. It really, really is. So I normally do that, and I've just whisked it up like that. And now I'm just going to pour it into the fry pan, and I'll let that go. So while that's happening, the next thing I do is I like to stay as alkaline as possible, but I also like to enjoy myself. And again, I do this pretty much Monday through to Friday, even sometimes Saturday, Sunday. But what I do then, big bag of spinach, and I have from the store a whole garden salad and an Asian salad. And so I put these two in. So firstly, this whole big bag of spinach, I have about half of this. All right, spinach is just such a powerful thing. So I'll have about half. And as you can see, I'm filling this massive, massive container up, right? I'm filling this massive container up, probably about half of this bag. So if I show you it, you can actually see that this whole thing here is just pretty much all spinach. Now, once again, just getting the greens into me. There's such a powerful thing for the body, the greens. And if you guys saw my cancer video story, you'll know what I'm talking about now. Now, when it comes to the garden salad, I've got a bit of cheese in there. That's okay. It just really, really helps actually to have the salad when I've got stuff like that. Now, with the garden salad, I don't have this because this is much more higher in fat. This that sauce, and then there's got some We've got tomatoes in here. You can see the whole thing there, right? Oh, I'm dropping everything everywhere here. You can see got carrots and just cucumber, all that sort of stuff. So I just pour that whole thing into there. Then I do the exact same thing for the Asian salad. I've got a few packets here, so I've got this one packet, which is just this. I pour that into there. Just make sure that my eggs are not. I just make this into a scrambled egg. Again, I don't like the. I've tried to have. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm just whisking up the egg now. Sometimes I've had like 4 whole eggs and a whole container of that egg whites, but it's just, for some reason, it bogs me down too much. So, and then I have the Asian salad, which is a lot more carrots and a lot more greens. And then in this one here, then I actually have the honey soy dressing. And this is just to give it a bit of flavoring because it is pretty bland. So I'm going to whisk it up through there. I'm going to put that. So this is what it looks like basically when you look at it there, right? A big, and you can see this whole thing, right? This thing is absolutely massive. And then, again, I do this pretty much every single day. I normally start my day like this. And the reason, and now what I'm doing is I'm just whisking this around, trying to get that sauce that I just put in there, that honey soy dressing. I'm trying to get that through all the leaves, so all the leaves have at least a slight drill of honey soy taste to it. So a little bit of honey soy. Yeah, you're adding a little bit of non-alkaline stuff, which is the sauce and things like cheese and stuff like that. Let me just turn that off. But if it's 5% acidic and that sauce is going to add a little bit of extra fat, but it's going to help you have a massive salad like this, all right, it's fine. It really is. It's like 95% really, really good for you. And then, and all I'm doing, guys, I'm just whisking this around like that. That's all I'm doing right now when it comes to that. So, yeah, so that's all I'm doing through there. So that's what I'm doing through there now. And then what I'll do is, because I'm pretty much depleted, I have a nut mixture. I have a complete, this is just a whole big nut mixture that I've got from the shops. And I'll have half of this into here. So I'm just opening this up right now so you can see that there. And I'm just doing a little bit of, and then I'm just going to sprinkle this like that, like so. I'm going to about maybe half of this. Actually, you know what? What the heck? I'll put the whole lot in today. Why? Because I'm feeling really exhausted today. So I'm not having any carbs for lunch, as you can see. Now for dinner, by the way, I will be having quite a fair bit. So now that's basically what my salad looks like. There's a whole bunch of just really good stuff there. And then what I do is I've got my eggs here. And I know you can't see that, but I'll just share with you what it looks like. I've got my eggs here. And then what I'll do, I'll add a little bit of sauce to that. So right now, I'm in the mood for some barbecue rib sauce. Just a little bit. So you can see that's what the eggs look like there. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of sauce on there like that. Just a little bit. And so we can actually see what that looks like. So that's what I pretty much do most of the days, guys. To start my day off, and that's pretty much what I do. And now I've got my protein with a little bit of sauce, and then a very big salad. I don't normally have the whole nut mixture in there, but the nut mixtures, again, because it's 1 o'clock during the day. I've been fasting all day as well. I've done 2 cardio workouts and a weight workout, so my body's going to suck all this up. Now, that's how I start my day. So I start my day like this, and then what I'll do is, and then I'll eat, right now it's 1 o'clock, and then I'll pretty much eat at dinner tonight. So at dinner, that's when I'll start to have what I want. You know, tonight I'm having spaghetti bolognese, and then I'm gonna have some ice cream. Now, when I do the ice cream, I'll do this, which is the Halo Top. See, this is 320 calories. I guarantee if you have Ben & Jerry's, this is more like 1,000 calories. So that's what I normally do to try to keep the calories down when it comes to the ice cream. And then tonight I'm probably gonna have some spaghetti bowl with a bit of cheese. So I do have all that. I do have meat. I do have a lot of chicken and red meat and all that sort of stuff. I do enjoy myself on the weekends as well too. Like I go to McDonald's, I have KFC, I love pizza as well. Chocolate, all that sort of stuff. I enjoy all that sort of stuff. But the way, as you can see, right, I do fasting to help with the alkalinity and the inflammation. I do a lot of big green salads, as you see, every single day. I start my day off with the drink that you guys have seen some in the other videos, if you did see it, which is in the one drink. When the one drink, it's lemon water, it's green drinks, it's the green powder, it's a whole bunch of mixtures as well too, plus green drinks, plus fish oil. That's how I start my day, and then I do that. So if I'm doing that every single day, I'm making sure, as you can see, my skin, even though I'm totally exhausted right now from just 2 workouts, you can see my skin is actually really, really clear and clean. That's because of what I'm doing here. I'm fasting a lot. So I'm fasting up to 1. It's probably about 1:30 right now by the time I eat this. I'm having a lot of green salads in this. And then at night time, I'm doing things like having low calorie ice cream and all that other stuff as well too. And that's how I balance it out every day. If you're giving yourself a bit of time, and then you have like for me, I'm having spaghetti bowl tonight for spaghetti bolognese for dinner, then that's okay. That's fine. As long as you're doing things that counteract things. Like one thing, the fasting has been just immense for me, right? Amazing. What does it do? Essentially what fasting does is called autophagy. And what it does, it actually, the cells in your immune system, it actually, the good cells eat the bad cells for energy and recreate new fresh cells. That's what it gives your immune system boost. That's what, and essentially what it's doing, it's rebooting your whole immune system. And the same thing, it's all helping you with the inflammation, which is helping your body to naturally heal itself. Makes sense? So through all that fasting, and as you can see with my skin and so on and so forth, my skin actually looks pretty good from what I'm doing. So that's basically what I do pretty much majority of every single day, guys. So I'm going to enjoy this right now. I hope this gives you some things, guys. I've tried to stay balanced throughout my entire life. So I do a lot of meditating as well too. I write my goals down pretty much every single day, or at least visualize them every single day. I do my trading. I run my coaching business as well too. I have my kids as well, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things that goes on in my life, but I try to balance that out throughout the stages. I get up first thing in the morning, and then I'm straight into either an energy drink to go do a cardio, or if it's one of those mornings where I just get up, then I'll have basically like a detoxing drink, lemon water in there, the greens powder, maybe some BCAAs as well too. I'll drink that. Then I'll have like a green tea with lemon and ginger in it as well too, with some fish oil. So I'll have that drink, lemon water and all that sort, lemon water, green drinks, BCAAs, all that sort of stuff. I drink that with the fish oil, and then when I'm trading, I'll have green tea, matcha green tea, and a tea bag, matcha green tea bag, and a lemon and ginger tea bag in the tea, and I'll sip on that while I'm actually trading. And then after that, I'll probably wait a little bit, and then I'll go to the gym as well too. As you can see, right, I'm doing all this amazing stuff with the green salad. If you do this every single day, it keeps your body in check. Makes sense? And as long as you're trying to get a good 6 to 7, I try to get 8 hours sleep every night. That doesn't happen. Especially now changing with the daylight savings changes here in Australia. I used to have to get up at 4 o'clock every morning to trade from 5 through to 6. Now the whole daylight saving changes from here and in America. So now my trading is from 7 through to 8 in the morning, which has totally changed my whole rhythm of sleeping patterns, when I'm trading, when I'm not, so on and so forth. So I'm going to try and get back into rhythm, because before I got into such a rhythm. I've gone to bed at 8 o'clock, been asleep by 8:30, and then getting up at 4, which means I've got about 7.5 to 8 hours sleep, which was amazing for me. Now I'm trying to go to bed a bit later, say 9, and wake up at 5. But I go to bed at 9, I'm waking up at 4. So I'm trying to change that habit again. And this is one of the biggest things, right? The foundation is that habit. And my life is just routine. I pretty much do the same thing every single day. There's nothing, what you see right now, I pretty much do the same thing every day. Right now, especially because of the daylight savings, I get up, I take an energy drink, which is BCAAs with a bit of caffeine, and go do some cardio. And then I'll come back, and then I'll have that detoxing drink, and then I'll have a hot and cold shower for inflammation to wake myself up. And then I'll do like 10 minutes of meditating just to say thank you and to calm myself down. And then I'll have a green tea with lemon and ginger in it, and then I'll start trading. And then after I start trading, I might look at doing some YouTube videos for a bit. And then I'll look at my coaching emails and my people, my private clients, and help them out as well. And then I head off to the gym, and then I come back, and then I do this. It's the same thing every single day. It's routine every day. I don't like to change much. My life is pretty simple, and as long as I'm covering the bases every single day, I know I'm doing a good job for my body in the long term, and so on and so forth, right? So make sure, and what I forgot to say there as well too, is that when I'm actually, before I start the trade, I either spend 5 minutes saying thank you so much and visualizing, or like this morning I actually wrote out the goals. So I said, I'm so grateful for the life that I live right now. And then I said, and then I just wrote out my goals. Read the Science of Getting Rich, guys, okay? Think creation, not competition. There's no need to rip people off or compete against people. There's no. You can create something. So read the Science of Getting Rich. I promise you, when you start to read the Science of Getting Rich, you'll start the things will start to tick over there. Plus also, if you haven't, go get my Flow of Success book. I promise you guys, you're going to start to see how there's more to life. There's a power out there that can help you if you just ask for what you wanted as well too. Anyway, this is my little routine, guys. I hope this helps you out. As you can see, my life is actually, I run a pretty simple life. I don't like to be crazy busy all the time. If I am, I get overwhelmed, I get stressed, I get tired, I don't sleep well. I like to live a pretty simple life when it comes to that, and I like to have a routine every single day, and that's the way I like to stick at it. So anyway, guys, I'll speak to you soon.